Hello, my name is George Chmielewski. I'm an instructor of computer technology at Washington County Community College in Calais, Maine. Welcome to the WCCC video instruction series. Today I'm going to be showing you an alternative way to make an Ethernet cable. We will be installing RJ45 cable ends using what is known as a pass-through connector. It is very similar to building a cable using a standard end with a few subtle differences. Let us begin. To make an Ethernet cable using the RJ45 pass-through connectors, you will need mostly the same tools and materials as with standard non-pass-through connectors. You will need a pair of standard wire cutters. You will also use the same insulation strippers, and you will need a length of standard Cat5e twisted pair network cable. What you will need is the special pass-through connectors. This manufacturer calls them EZ-RJ45 connectors. And you will also need a pair of special crimpers designed specifically for these pass-through connectors. These crimpers have a cutting edge installed that do not exist, and this cutting edge does not exist on your standard crimpers. You have a standard pair of crimpers here, and you can see that there is no cutting edge. Now, you prepare your Ethernet cable for the pass-through connector just as you did before. You strip the outer layer of insulation back about an inch. You untwist the pairs and then align the wires in the proper order. I am using the T568B wiring standard. Here's where the process changes, however. If this were a standard connector, at this point I would trim these wires back about 9/16 of an inch. But with the pass-through connectors, there's no need to do that. All I need to do is insert the full length of wire firmly into the pass-through connector like so. With the pass-through connector, I can now easily check to make sure that my wires are in fact in the correct order, that they did not get crossed when I inserted the cable into the connector. If they're not in the right order, I can pull this out, correct the order, reinsert into the end, and check again. These wires are all in the correct order, so I'm now ready to crimp. I insert the cable into the special crimpers and squeeze. The cutting edge will trim these wires for me. There is a perfect RJ45 end inserted onto a cable. The pass-through connectors help prevent two of the most common cable installation problems. First, it is easy to prevent the wires from getting crossed. You're pretty much ensured that they're going to be in the proper order. And two, the outer layer of insulation is always cut to exactly the right place. And there is our network cable with a perfectly installed RJ45 end. So that's how to make an Ethernet cable using a pass-through RJ45 connector. Thank you for joining us here at the WCCC Video Instruction Series. See you next time.